You also mentioned about getting the right advisors, people who can help you. What does that mean? So what kind of things are you looking at to figure out what's right for you when it comes to an advisor?
Absolutely. So it's so key that you have these good advisors and they become part of your trusted network and part of your just, they're actually your extended team. They can be almost like a non-exec, but without the title. So what you would look at is, well, firstly, the different types of ones that you would look at, having your accountant in place so that you make sure that you get things right before, make a load of mess and then they will charge you a lot more to sweep it up afterwards. So it's better to get that advice up front. Make sure you've got a really good commercial lawyer, because they will help you with making sure you've got the right documents in place. Again, that little bit of investment up front is much cheaper than getting things wrong in the long run. For example, do you think if you have partners, you might think, oh, I'm never going to fall out with these partners or shareholders. Well, trust me, a lot do. So it is worthwhile getting a decent shareholder or partnership agreement up front so that you know how to carefully get rid of partners or shareholders when they fall out, but without it costing you a fortune having to go to court for it. Then there are some other types of advisors you might want. You might have there's a lot of really good business consultants out there, but there are a lot of business consultants out there. So you need to be very careful on who you choose, because some of them are actual experts and that really know what they're talking about, and they will get so much value on. Others are, well, they failed in their own companies and so they're trying to advise others. So you got to go for recommendation is probably the best thing for that. And then also you want to make sure that you've got the right services, so insurance, the right bank. So having a bank manager is a luxury, but there are still banks that do have bank managers. Now, all of those different people, once you've got them in place, but before you get them in place, it's not just, you need to think about how you choose them. So it's not just about the services that they bring to the table, it's also how do you get on with them. You've got to think, what happens if I'm going through a really bad time in my business? Do I feel comfortable calling that person and feeling that you're going to get a non-judgmental, useful advice from them? If they can answer that question, great. I mean, other people do it as a, would I like to have a drink down the pub with them test, is another way to do it. But really it is about relationships. So it is not, you want to, obviously they need to have the right expertise, but trust me, there are hundreds of advisors that will have the right expertise, if not thousands. So therefore personality actually comes really, really important. You need to, if you're going to be building this business, it might be a 10-year, 20-year relationship, you want to make sure you are, I'm not sure if I'm going to say getting in bed with the right person, but no, so I won't say that. If it's going to be a 10 to 20 year potential relationship, you want to make sure that you are going to be happy spending a lot of time with them and talking to them over the years.